We say that we can never come back from hell. This time, a miracle has happened, and it really is a miracle. Mina is near me, still unconscious, but alive, and that is the most important thing. I don't know how Mina will be marked by this adventure. But all I know is that as long as the Count is
Hello, chat. Hope you're all doing well. We're back with Dracula 2, The Last Sanctuary. which is the sequel to Dracula Resurrection, which of course itself is a sequel to Bram Stoker's Dracula, although it conveniently ignored a lot of details from that novel. This game, well, the first game is a funny game, but it's deeply disappointing in the sense that you never encounter Dracula in it. He appears in the background in some cutscenes, but like you don't ever encounter Dracula in Dracula Resurrection, which is very odd. And the reason for that is basically that they split this game up in two halves. So Dracula 2, The Last Sanctuary, is basically just the second half of Dracula Resurrection that they for some reason split into its own game. It's similar to how Ys did things, with Ys 1 and 2 actually being one game that they ended up releasing as two games instead. Difference there is that Ys 1 actually deals with Ys, whereas Dracula Resurrection does not deal with Dracula, so yeah. Anyway, we're gonna get into the game in just a moment. We've been having a little bit of difficulty setting up the controls again. We definitely prefer playing with the PlayStation mouse for this game, but we'll see if that will work. But let's hop into the game, which is not on screen. Great. Why is the game not on screen? Hello? There we go. Good job, game. Good job. The game is completely silent. That's not like... That's not us forgetting to put the audio on. No, the game is just silent. There's not a single bit of music on the title screen or anything. So similar to the first game, there is an opening cutscene thingy. We're gonna be watching that. Before you though, let's see if we can set up the controls. Again, we're playing this on emulator. Would have actually liked to play the PC version, but well, if you saw the first stream of Dracula Resurrection, you know why that didn't work out as intended. What? Okay, so like that, we do! Nice! Okay. Then let's do a reset. Here we go. That means we can put the controller away. This shot is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Dracula, The Last Sanctuary. So this game has 3 titles. Well, it has 1 title, but it has variations that make up a total of 3 titles. So, and what we mean by that is like, in some territories they skip the number, so it's just Dracula: The Last Sanctuary, and we believe that's specifically for the console release too. It's similar to how Dracula Resurrection is sometimes called Dracula: The Resurrection. But then there's also a difference between some regions using the Roman numeral 2 and others using the Arabic numeral, the Arabic number. But yeah. This is the ending cutscene of the first game, when Jonathan takes Mina's sleeping body with her big naturals on Leonardo da Vinci's flying machine as female vampires, that's the game's own words, are attacking. Rare instance of well, not full frontal nudity, but mostly majority frontal nudity in a console game, long before like AAA games were getting away with it. It's kind of surprising, honestly, that it got past.
We say that we can never come back from hell.
Yeah, that it got past like a bunch of
and it really is a
age rating stuff.
Mina is near me, still unconscious but alive, and that is the.
I had the first game here, by the way. Our copy of the second game we haven't found.
But all I know is that as long as the
it's the
Count
first
is alive,
game's
Mina will
re-release to be exact, but yeah.
I can't avoid the confrontation any longer.
Where is it?
Once I'm in London, I will have to confront Dracula. For Mina, and for all the men on this earth. This time, and with the help of God, we will definitively destroy the monster. I swear it.
Yeah, so that's the exact cutscene from the end of the first game. So this jumps right in. Okay. There he is.
So our friend has returned alive from Transylvania with Mina and the Dragon's Ring. He has proved to be a more difficult adversary than I imagined. Watch him. He must not cause us any more trouble. Is that understood? Yes, Master. I hope so for your sake. Because the hour of victory is near, and I will no longer tolerate the slightest error. A little more patience, and Jonathan Harker will cease to be a problem. And then Mina and the Dragon's Ring will once more belong to me. I have spoken.
His like golden brush or whatever it is was like bending like fabric and stretching. Dracula turned to mist, of course. Classic ability.
Master, it's you. It's really you.
Get up and tell me that everything is in place just as I had intended.
Yes, Master. Everything is ready, just as you ordered me to do.
Then let my will be done. Nothing can stop me now. Nothing and nobody.
That Renfield design is a choice. Alright, so here we are.
Already a week has gone by since we returned from Transylvania, and I still cannot manage to sleep. Mina's condition is very worrying. The vampire's bite is causing her to have increasingly violent attacks. Fortunately, our good friend Dr. Seward is achieving miracles in his fight against this disease without a name. And then there are these shadows that slide along the wall and seem to watch me. Is it because of the ring that I brought back from Dracula's castle? I hope that Seward can give us an explanation. He's been examining the object for a week now. I myself have finally decided to go to Carfax, Dracula's latest sanctuary in London. Perhaps I shall find some clues there that will help me to pick up his trail.
Okay, so a few details of note here. Dr. Seward is also from the Dracula novel. Hold on, our background is looking a little off. Let's fix that real quick. Oh no, you get to peek behind the scenes. Accidentally left some green in there. There we go. Boom. That's better. Okay, so we're in Cardiff. Let's see them. Okay, this is clearly some kind of puzzle. Shane, probably need something to break those with. Okay, what was that we picked up? Looks like a pin? Okay, we have a key, and a gun, and what's it, bullets? Okay, cool. We really do like this item menu. Only thing that could have made it cooler was if it actually like slid in, like maybe like it would like zoom out onto it, you know. Is that a turnip? What was it? I like your like descriptions on what you pick. Oh no, it's a kettle. Oh no, it can't be a kettle. Why would a kettle be standing outside? Oh. Okay, you can't right click to exit the item menu anymore, which is a little odd. Another pin, okay. Interesting. What if you could like, if you rip the background from the PC version, you could like do a texture hack for the PS1 version to have higher resolution textures? Obviously it would only work on emulator, but like, that would actually be really good considering that like the PC version runs like garbage on modern computers. The only alternative for that is to play the GOG or Steam version that omits content, so like... Could be a nice way to get around it. But it'd be a lot of work. Don't think anyone's a big enough fan of Dracula Resurrection and Dracula The Last Sanctuary to do that. That includes us, because like if we were gonna do that for any game, it would be Atlantis. Which, I mean, to be fair, you could argue, well, Atlantis doesn't really need it, does it? It actually runs fine these days, thanks to the fan patch, which is like true, but still. God, we have the Do No Harm song stuck in our brain. It's a really good song. Okay. Okay, there we go. It is interesting what they decided to like put resources towards in this game. Like, they didn't need to have it so that you click once and then again to open it. They could have just made it so you instantly opened it when you clicked on it, but they decided to render 2 images, which, like, this was the 90s. Pre-rendered images like this, I mean, it had gotten faster by 2000, but like, it was still like time that could be spent on doing other things, you know? So it's very interesting to see that they see what they decided to actually render. There was clearly an interaction point here somewhere. Where is it? Also, why do we keep getting notifications? Freaking eBay notifications. Oh, wait, oh no. What? It's like moving. Okay. Sticks? Okay, not sure what that was, but no, we wanted to. We're picking up so many items.
The domain in question lies in the district of Purfleet and is called Carfax, probably a corrupt form of the Old French meaning four faces, given that each side of the house faces one of the cardinal points. The house is very large and dates from the Middle Ages. It may well have been an old mill once. There are a small number of houses round about, one of which is quite big and of recent construction. This serves as an asylum for the insane and is run by Dr. Seward.
Yeah, that asylum is in the novel too. It is really interesting, like how like what they have taken the time to like remember and reference from the novel, while also being like, oh yeah, sunlight kills vampires. Like, like why are you gonna go out of your way to like reference every part of the novel and be like, it's a sequel to the novel, and then like also do that? It feels strange. Okay, we need a candle here, maybe. Not sure. We don't have anything. We have a matches, but we don't have a candle. Can I read these things, by the way? No. Okay. Not sure what to do right now, because we don't have anything to like break the chain out there. Do we? Oh, wait, we do have a candle. What the How did we miss that? Oh yeah, because it was in the that was in the chest, right? Oh, we probably have to put this thing down first. Yes. Oh, what? That's not it? Oh, we have to. Of course, we have to light the candle first. You can't do it in the other order. Obviously, you need to light the candle before you place it in the candle stand. Oh, hello. Does this mean we have to like load the gun separately too? But do we have to do like this? That's actually really funny. Hello. Property of Jefferson Peabody. Cemetery of Highgate? Oh no! What are you supposed to be? That timer is hilarious too. Hello. Can we shoot you? We have a loaded gun. Yes! Oh, we only had 3 shots. Yeah, seen. Oh, no. What the hell is happening here? Yes, we could try to open the door, but we want to see if this thing kills us. Also, we want our bullets back. Don't remember if this was in the mobile version or not. Oh, it comes closer and closer. Wait, that's just a timer for it approaching? How many like timers are they gonna give you before it actually kills you? Actually, that kind of worries us. What's gonna happen when it kills us? If they're giving us this much leeway, what does killing us mean? Do we have to start all the way over from the beginning? We haven't done any manual saves. Hello? Oh god, that was pathetic. That was the worst game over. What? Why is Dracula just standing here? What? They couldn't like take a still image of Jonathan lying dead on the floor or something? You had to wait out 3 approach timers. They warned you 3 times, and that is the result of it. That is amazing. Okay, yeah, and we didn't save. Yep. That's okay. That's okay. We know what to do. You want to start a new game? No. Maybe we can continue. Can you continue? No. Okay. Wait, hold on. We see that. That's a back button. Yeah, you cannot press the back button. Okay. Fine. Fine, we'll start over. We know what to do now, so it'll go fast. Is the overclocking not on? Hold on. The loading times are very long. There. Where was that setting? Also, maybe I didn't watch the first playthrough. Because of how... oh, here it is. Because of... how... slow the PlayStation version is compared to the PC version. We did some overclocking to speed up, yeah, these loading moments. So they're very slow, as you can see. Well, a little faster now, but yeah. On PC, they're almost instantaneous. Since the PC version isn't running properly, no matter how much we tried. The PlayStation version was the only option. Well, so like, disappointing game over screen aside, it is nice that there is at least enemies this time. We don't need enemies in a point-and-click adventure game. Most of them don't have that, which is fine. But the first game was lacking some of the fun that you can have with when a game has those kind of failure states. Like we're all fans of the Atlantis games here, after all. And Atlantis 1 has excellent death scenes, so this game having terrible death scenes is kind of disappointing, but that's fine. Hello, Lisa! Hope you're doing well. Oh no, that's where the candle was. Hello, my son. You saw the game over? Yeah, it was bad. It's amazing how both the game over screen is bad, but also the death cutscene before it was just pathetic.
The domain in question
Yeah, we know.
lies in the district of
We know.
Purfleet and is called Car.
Jonathan, we know.
Probably a corrupt form of the Old French meaning four faces, given that each side of the house faces one of the cardinal points. The house is very large and dates from the Middle Ages. It may well have been
We're doing well. Are we doing well? We're doing
There are
okay.
a small number of houses round about, one of which is quite big and of recent construction. This serves as an asylum for the insane and is run by...
Been prepping a lot for a big stream coming up. Was it the worst game over screen you've ever seen? Probably not. So like, the thing is, like, off the top of our head, we can't think of a worse one. But we really don't like, in general, saying like, oh, this is the worst blank we've ever seen, and it's the best blank we've ever seen, because it's always a case of like, well, not always, but like in cases like this, it's like, it's so difficult to remember all of them, you know? Like, there's so many bad game over screens in games, but it's definitely up there. You know? It's among the worst. Oh, we forgot to pick up the keys. Okay, so we're gonna do a save state here. We don't bother with the official saving method because we have the mouse plugged in and then you can't access it, which is amazing game design, by the way. Alright, so here's the giant bat. So we're guessing that you're gonna shoot down the chandelier on it, right? That feels like the most reasonable thing. Since you can't shoot it, there's gotta be a way to shoot above it, right? However, it's not really standing right for that. Oh, let's try it. No, okay, that doesn't work. It's not firing. Maybe we need to wait for it to get a little bit closer. Come closer. Now. No. Maybe we are supposed to just leave. There we go. No, oh, there's no door handle on that door. Hello. Do we have a door handle? Not really. Okay. Maybe we just have to wait for like the last second, and then we can shoot down. The last screen, we mean, and then we can shoot down the. Wouldn't even call it a chandelier. It's like not really enough of. There's only 2 lamps on it. That's barely a chandelier. Okay, come on, step closer. Alright, now, here we go, buddy. What? No? That's still not it? Okay. Okay. So if we can't... See, this is the problem. Like, Jonathan won't say what most of these items even are. So it's like... We don't know if we have any other item that's useful. Hello. Okay, let's look at this door. Like, what's the problem with it? Like, it is a lack of a door handle, right? Is there anything we can use as a door handle? Is that what this is? Are these door handles? No. What is that figure standing there you grab the keys from? No idea. And like, what is this? It's a compass, right? Okay. What is this? Can we throw it on the... Okay, no. And we can't move either. We can't move from the spot. We either need to like open the door, or like... Fuck, we're just gonna test every item. That's the only thing we have right now. Start with this thing, whatever that is. No. Okay. Let's try the book. Oh, we can read the book. How I miss my big feasts when my guests have tried to cross the chessboard and end up impaled to death when the ground gives under their feet. We're gonna shoot the ground? Today the system hasn't functioned for a long time, but the trap is still there. Only the right positioning of the pieces indicates the way to reach the other side safely. Chess is a game which ends with the king being put to death unless the pawn dies first, which is far more amusing. Okay. Well, this doesn't tell us anything. Okay. Carfax gives me great satisfaction, and it is a safe refuge where I can drink the blood of my victims. That's why I leave my black guard to watch the house. Okay. And in that way, no intruder can go where they are not supposed to. But these humans are so useless. The secret mechanism, that's a typo, right? Is that even an O? Oh, no, I guess the O's do look that faded. Okay. I found here is so basic that a child of 4 could work out how to use it in a few minutes. I have nothing but contempt for such a childish race. Okay. What? Okay, okay. Dracula's into scrapbooking. It doesn't really help us. Telescope. Okay, can we like... Want this? No. No. Hello. It's so... It's gonna turn out this is not what we need to do. Maybe we missed an item somewhere. Certainly not impossible. And we tested all the items. Guess we're going back to the gun. So, clearly we are supposed to shoot something, right? There has to be a... We don't know if like the crosshair changes color or something if you're able to shoot a thing. So far everything is yellow. But we were able to shoot this Batman. Well, Man-Bat. Sorry, are you the black guard? Nothing like changing. Let's try and shoot the floor. No. What the hell? I read an old diary today. I recently got it back from my parents' place. I was filled with angsty teenage feelings, especially since I discovered being bi. I had a lot of internal homophobia. Oh, mood. Gotta figure out what we're supposed to do here. Can we shoot the door? Yes! We can. That's what we had to do. That is so fucking funny. Hello. Oh, this game is beautiful. This game is beautiful. Okay. Clearly we need to, do something here, then. Oh! Okay, so clearly we have to push... We're just gonna push this in front of the door, right? Yeah. Haha! This is it. Yeah, that big bat creature can knock down the door, but not if there's another wooden thing in front of it. Okay. Huh? What? What? It was green for a moment. Green means it's a valid interaction, but now it's not green. Oh wait, what? What? Okay. Oh, yay, another pin. Another pin for the pin collection. The pin collection that we're not even sure why we're making, but hey. Guess we'll find out eventually. We can undo the trap? Oh, this game. That is so funny, because that implies that that bat creature just keeps standing there waiting for like the door to like no longer be blocked. Okay. Now what? See, that chandelier looks a bit more like it will fit a let the chandelier fall down scenario, but there's also a chessboard here, which we think is meant to indicate that the chess puzzle is here, but like, fuck if we know. Is there anything more here? Oh, yes, there is. What's that? It was a stick, but what kind of stick was it? Oh, it's a fire poker. That's one of our favorite weapons. Okay, now what? Hello? Yeah, what did the chess puzzle say? Yeah, that doesn't help us. It's supposed to match the chessboard. That doesn't really make sense. No. I think that's for later in the game. Still don't know what these are. Oh, we can go here apparently. That was impossible earlier, but fair enough. becomes a beam of light. Oh, is that gonna kill the bat creature? Because this game thinks that sunlights kill vampires in the Dracula novel canon. Aha! No? Okay, what? Ah, oops, wrong save file. Okay, so that's not it. What the hell is that for? Oh. Oh, we get it. We have to show... Wait, we have to show it a reflection of the sunlight. Okay. Why was the hair disintegrated first?
Phew. Luckily, the light protected me.
Okay. What? We don't even get a death scene? Okay, so... Now what? Still has a fire poker. Maybe there's something back here. No. We could just grab more mirrors and build a, like, light beam, but that's seemingly not something Jonathan wants to do, so... Guess not. Walk there, we can walk there. Walking there kills us. What about walking here? Oh, that doesn't kill us? What? Why? It's darker here than it was there. Okay. Hello. So what does the game want us to do here? Start a fire, maybe? Can we not... Can you only use this on other items? Okay, burn these papers. Burn these papers. Burn this book! No? Okay. Okay, we have an item that's literally dangerous for vampires, but we can't use it. Okay. Got it. Got it. Are we gonna shoot the floor? Surely not. We can't even pick up the gun. Wait, what? Why not? Wait, why can't we... Okay, we're not allowed to use the gun anymore. Okay. Great. Are we gonna open up the boards? No. Gotta be honest, dude, we have no idea what we're doing here either. Maybe we can fight them with a fire poker. That works in the Alone in the Dark 2024. Nope. Just the same game over screen. Oh, this time I actually got a death screen there. Oh, maybe we're supposed to like, hi, and then go back? And it follows us, maybe? No, no, it doesn't. Can we pick up the fucking mirror? Any of them? Yes. Oh wait, are we doing a light beam? We tried to pick up the mirror over there earlier, but like... Okay. Why is this bat letting us do this? And don't say like, oh well, the bat can't move forward because the light beam will hit. Because we can move here and then it will get us. This game is not very smart. Oh well. And like we're covering the beam of light too. Oh hell yeah. We have a lot of questions. First off, it's just like Alan Wake. But also, like, there's sunlight coming in everywhere. This one is already in the trajectory of the light beam. Why were they not disintegrated the moment they got here? We're guessing the fire poker is gonna be used to break open his chain here. Well, this is new. What the hell? That's not what we're meant to look at. There we go. Okay, no. Maybe we used a little key there. No. Okay. coffin. Okay. Wait, what? Why did we pick up the box? Oh, now we have 4. Pin collection is complete, maybe? No. Maybe not. No, it should be. Because there's 4 images. Still don't know what to do with them, but you know. It would be great if Jonathan could, like, provide commentary, like, when you're trying to interact with something in the wrong way, so at least you know what like, the game is thinking you should be thinking. We normally don't like it when a video game does, like, hint dialogue. It tends to be very forced and awkward, but we do think in the case of something like this, it's actually very useful. Yeah, what else could we use to unlock this thing if the key doesn't work? Actually, what? Wait, hold on. We have a key. Where the fuck have we seen another door? Gotta go somewhere in here. Also, when are we gonna use the maybe kettle? Or this thing? Like, Jonathan just picks things up, but it doesn't say what it is you pick up, so you just end up having things that you don't really know what they mean. Let's go back inside, see if we can find a door. So Jonathan got rid of the fire poker, so we won't need that anymore at least. This key is useless now. Discard, as Resident Evil would put it. Yeah, since last stream we have done Alone in the Dark speedruns. Specifically, we speedran the Xbox 360 Alone in the Dark and the PS2 Alone in the Dark. We still need a lot more work on those games. Oh, of course. Like, we're basically double what other runners have as their best on those games, but that's okay. It's the first submissions and everything. We have actually speedrun Alone in the Dark 360 before, but there was like years and years ago, before like any of the current runners were playing it. So this was our first one. This is basically our first one, you know. And at that point, it was like, okay, we're okay with not getting a good time. We can work it. We can work on it. Now the PS2 version, we've never speedrun. We hadn't even beaten the PS2 version until yesterday. And gotta say, it's not very good. Overall, it is actually a bit more enjoyable than the Wii version. But there were moments where we actually kind of were missing the motion controls of the Wii version, which we did not expect, to say the least. What the hell are we supposed to do? We took off the chain, but then we can't do anything with it? What? There's gotta be a way to open it. Wasn't that the whole point of the fucking chain? What even is this? Also, you're clearly supposed to, like, pump water into it or something, but, like, with what? There's a water wheel here, but we can't access it. But yeah, so Alone in the Dark, we did the PS2 game in just under 3 hours. No, just over 3 hours. Like 3 hours and we want to say 6 minutes or something, which we think is respectable for our first run. Again, yes, the world record is like half that, but like that's also a world record, so. It was fun. One of the strange things about Alone in the Dark 2008 is that you can't skip cutscenes. The PS2 and Wii version has some exceptions because of pre-rendered cutscenes, but other than that, you still can't. Which means that every time you speedrun it, you still get to see the entire story, you know? Although we were able to actually skip, like, actually, like, not have a cutscene trigger. In the 360 version that we didn't expect, which was kind of fun. What are we supposed to do? So I don't know what these are. This, oh wait, now we know what this is though. This is for oil, right? Hold on. Do we need to lube up this door? Is that it? No. Do we need to lube up the fucking valve out there? So how? Because it's not an interaction point. Are you fucking joking? The hinges needed lubing? Fuck this game. Okay, what's this? Okay. 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 What? Guess we'll read Dracula's scrapbook. Maybe there's something here. Oh yeah, this one. Right, no, Dracula just complains about this puzzle being too simple. Really doesn't help. Oh, okay. We see the shape now. Wait, oh, that wasn't it? Oh. Is it this thing then? Yes, okay. That was not the shape of that paper, but okay. That's the door and the thing. Oh, it wants water. We get it. So now we have to go and do this. No? Okay. Do the pins go into these holes? Yes. Wait, so are there 6 pins? Okay, let's go. Can we look at one of those pictures again? No, of course we can't. It's we can't see what they're meant to depict either. Like, feels very arbitrary. Like, maybe it's related to like what room we found them in? We don't remember that. And we don't really understand the symbols either. Let's oil up the paper. Fucking. Okay, now we understand why Dracula said the puzzle was too easy. But again, this is not what the paper looked like earlier. Okay. Hold on. Oh, what was the symbol in this one? Okay. So the other ones didn't matter? That's odd. What are we doing again? Like, why are we doing this? Is it supposed to accomplish something? Oh, we just flooded Dracula's house. Again, why? Oh, so we can go into the sewer, of course. Every good game has a sewer level. We say having just be speedrun 2 versions of Alone in the Dark 2008. Distinct lack of Mina Harker and her booba so far. They were in the opening cutscene. Wait. Did we do all this just to escape? Because if that's the case, we could have just left out the front fucking door. Wait, what? No? Okay. No. We are going up. What the? Wait! Jonathan! Jonathan! We know where this is. This is fucking... It's either like Dr. Seward's place or his own place. He took the sewer to a place he already knows. He could have left through the front door. We're gonna go to the bathroom real quick while we contemplate Jonathan Harker's intellect. Okay, so the reason we know Jonathan knows where this place is because we remember what happened, what the next cutscene of this game is. We may not remember much from this game, but we remember this. So, seeing that this is where we arrived, it's just like, yeah, that's a choice. Let's go.
Mr. Jonathan, sir, please come in.
This place always makes my flesh crawl.
You're right to be wary, and if I may be so bold, I should avoid going into that room when I'm not around. They can be very dangerous, and I'm talking from experience. I shall leave you now. Dr. Seward is waiting for you in his office.
Yeah, it's Dr. Stewart's place. The fucking animation. Did we save, by the way? We saved in the sewer, that's fine. Okay. Well, we did say that the game hadn't had enough of Mina's big booba. Pretty sure she's in this room, so...
Jonathan, at last you're here.
We were so worried.
I'm here, and I'm alright.
So then, what did you discover?
It seems that Carfax is not quite as deserted as we thought.
I see what you mean. I've been noticing some very odd things there for some time now. All this is becoming rather disturbing.
Oh.
Have you found anything out about that ring that I brought back?
I've been able to reconstruct its history, thanks to Mina, who has transcribed the wax cylinders which were recorded as a favor to me by a historian friend of mine.
My attacks are so frequent that I don't have much time to work, and Seward insisted that I rest, but I wanted to help you.
What have you discovered?
The last known trace of the ring was back in 1442. It seems it belonged to Radu, a Romanian prince and the half-brother of Dracula. But there's more to it. Apparently, the ring is incomplete.
In fact, in the engravings described, the ring is shown with a kind of diamond in its center. According to my friend's documents, this stone had the virtue of counterbalancing the evil side of the ring. We don't know anymore, but it's certain that Dracula will do everything he can to get it back.
Hopefully this is true for the next cutscene as well. Notice how these characters drink their tea, because it's like here we have a can of Freeway Blackberry Cola, right? And if we're gonna drink out of it, we would drink like that. Maybe like that. There's not much left. Maybe we would like sit with it like this or something, and then like that, put it down. Here's how they drink. Everything's over animated. It's hilarious. The best part is that they have little saucers as well, and they like they're like flailing with them as well.
Does the name Styx mean anything to you?
It's the river of hell in Greek mythology, but I think it's also the name of a theater in London, isn't it?
Yes, in fact it's all the rage now. A hall where a cinematographer shows horror films. There's a mystery surrounding the identity of the owner, but I've done some investigating and have found nothing in the least bit suspicious.
You'd better think again. I found proof at Carfax that Dracula is the owner of the Styx.
My God, I've read that all London is lining up to go there.
It's a fact that we cannot ignore, but it's very unlikely that the Styx is our principal target. To defeat Dracula,
What's he doing with the saucer?
we have got to find his lair and strike at the heart.
I confess, I just don't know what to do now.
Mina, if you aren't too tired, perhaps you and I could have another try at hypnosis.
I'm ready to do anything rather than stay under Dracula's yoke forever. Doctor, let's go.
Your eyes are closing. Your spirit is roaming free. What do you see?
I see a garden of stone, a shadow walking, He's coming to find me.
Did they downsize her boobs in this
He'll
one?
make me go mad. Help me!
Mina, you will sleep now. Sleep. Sleep. She describes the
No,
same scene
they did
in
not.
each session. I think the stone garden must be the cemetery at Highgate.
Highgate, you say? Now that Mina is asleep, I can tell you that my visit to Carfax nearly cost me my life. But a man called Peabody was not so lucky. I found his body, and it seems that he worked at Highgate.
Peabody dead. He was investigating on my behalf. He said that he had seen some strange goings-on near a tomb decorated with a stone wolf. It's more than likely that the cemetery is where Dracula has his secret sanctuary. Take this key and go over there. It will be safer to go via the sewers. I shall stay here with Mina.
So, like, her boobs, like, how do we best show this? Like, this is the size of them. Now, if you were to, like, put, it's like, I know, it doesn't at all come across well in 3D, never mind, but they are so ridiculous, we love them. We can't go back! No! By the way, notice how Mina, like, Mina is here because she's basically suffering from, like, a vampire bite and is having her life torn apart by it. So she has to, like, be with fucking the psychotherapist here and have, like, special sessions at the asylum. But she's dressed up in, like, an evening gown and full makeup and everything, and it's like fucking girl's game is on point, that's all we're saying. Wait, are we really going back in through the sewers? Please tell Jonathan's gonna leave through the door. Okay, it seems we can't go into the sewers at least, so that's not it. Okay, good. Wait, so where are we supposed to go? What? Oh, sorry. We can go into the corner here, of course. Huh? Oh, is this where the... Oh, okay, no, we got a new key. We're back in the sewers again! Doctor! Why does your asylum have two direct entrances into the fucking London sewers? What healthcare purpose does this provide? Serve? Huh? Yeah. We've thought the same thing as we were saying it. It was very much one of those, like, realizing in the moment what you're saying situations. Okay, we don't know what the game is telling us here. We can't move forward because of something, so guess we're going back. Hello, Maracuda. Okay. I really don't remember, like, any part of this game. Oh, do we have oil still? No. We don't have oil. Okay, so we're not gonna use that. Can we use the fucking telescope? No. There's a ladder over there, but this drawbridge maybe isn't out. Realistically, definitely should be able to make it across regardless, but fair enough. That's where we came from, right? That's the way back up to Dr. Seward's. Okay. Why are we not allowed to go here? The game is just blocking us. 3 paths and all of them just cockblock you. Like, what the fuck? Where are you supposed to go? Okay, all we can like guess is that we have the item we need to pass. But what would that be? Compass? No. This thing? No. A telescope? No. A disc of some sort? No. Papers? No. Okay, we don't have the thing we need. Seemingly. Oh! Rope. Not sure why we need a rope, because you can't see shit, but if the game wants us to have a rope, guess we need it. Where did it go? Oh, wait, no, the rope is used to... Okay, we have to tie the rope to something. But what? None of the things we have. Okay. We can't use the rope on its own, no. Okay. Guess we're gonna make some kind of grappling hook, probably? But with what item, we have no idea. And there's this thing. Looks like a robot face. 2 eyes, dot mouth. The light is on, showing that it's alive. Square to like mark out the face. It's a good robot face. Hello? Oh right, this thing. Right, we've already been here. No. Gee, if only we had a little can with oil. Oh wait, what's this? What did we just pick up? Okay. Sometimes I feel that this game is just like giving you things without context just because it thinks that it's funny. Holy shit, this game is so dark. Like, the first game had its moments as well when, like, it was very hard to see, but this game is, like, full of it. Are we gonna use that for the hook for the grappling hook, maybe? Yes. Really? They couldn't even make a new object? They just put the rope in front of it and call it a day. Okay. Sure. If it works, I suppose. Okay. Oh, hello. A crank place, maybe? Oh, okay. It was a one-use grappling hook. Of course it was. Yeah, every good game has a crank. It's established when playing High Sweet Carol. Wait, so we did that to get another valve, and we just threw away the valve we used for the grappling hook? Okay. Jonathan, once again, you're not very smart. And now what? Oh, do we need to use the wrench again? Yes. Yay! What did this do? Who the fuck knows? Raise the water level, maybe? Decrease the water level, maybe? Did we need to do that somewhere? Was that why we couldn't walk in the other place? Was there water there and we just couldn't see it? That would be apt for this game, so like, probably. Again, we had to ask, why is Jonathan taking the sewers? Wait, we still can't... So that was not it. Okay. Maybe we can go in here now? No? We don't mind adventure game logic, you know? In fact, we love adventure game logic. But, like... adventure game logic, at least... generally want to convey to the player why they can't do something. To help spin their mind in the direction of, like, what they might be able to do. But this game is just like throwing you into a location. No information, no context. Jonathan doesn't say shit. Wait, what? What? Did we get a ladder? Yes, okay. And we had to stand over here to do that. Or did we? Yes, because we can't pick it up now. What? Oh, wait. Is there a... No. What? Oh. Obviously, we had to put the ladder here instead. Because that allows us to go down. Which it couldn't have done if we put it... That's not where we put it. Oh, whatever. Whatever. Do we have to go get the fucking ladder again? Oh, someone at fucking Microids and Nordic and Canal Plus and all these companies thought they were so fucking clever. And they were like, okay, and then the player has to repeatedly use the ladder and also take the ladder back and forth, over and over again. Wait, what? Okay, but we can't use the ladder to go up here. Why? Is that really supposed to look that way? God, it looks even worse on the TV. Like, we're almost positive that this is not how they intended the game to look. Like, something's gone wrong in the image conversion when they like converted it into like lower bits for the PlayStation port. You can see like the cross here, like where the error has happened. Like, this section has its intended colors. So does this one, but not this one, and not this one. However, what's really interesting is that it looks like it's not localized to like the actual 360-degree image. It looks like it's a rendering issue. When they rendered the original image, because like it's three-dimensional in its shape. But it also goes all the way in there, which is like very strange. It's like when they made this in 360 degrees, they built it as a room that's like small and square, and then faked like the depth later, and some parts of it rendered out wrong. Very interesting. Is it always like that? Yes, it is. That looks horrible. Okay. Ah, what? Why can't we pull the ladder up? It feels like such an obvious thing that we should be able to pull the ladder up and put it across here, right? Or up there. But like we can't. But why? Why is the game like this? Can we put the ladder on like a different spot on the wall? Is that what it wants us to do? Like if we take the ladder again, and instead of placing it there, we place it like Let's see, where is that? So we place it here instead? On this wall? No, we can't do that. It has to be where we put it. Apparently. No other placement is legal. Only here. Wait. Is that the same placement? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, can we combine something with the ladder? No, because the only combination item we have is the fucking matchsticks. We must have missed something. It's the only explanation. Okay, we can put it there, but we already had it there. But it just brings us back here. And we can't even pull it up here anymore. So clearly we can't move the ladder out of the bottom part. We can't even go back there anymore. So clearly we have to be here. What? We're really starting to worry that it's a case of the PlayStation version's graphics just being so goddamn bad. Hey, hold on! It's not broken now. When the ladder is here, it's not broken. You take the ladder, it breaks. Interesting. Wonder why. Like, wonder what caused that. Very interesting issue. Okay. Are we supposed to shoot it? Yes. Game is bad. To be fair, that is a very Alone in the Dark 2008 way of getting out, so maybe we should appreciate it. What do you think, miniature Edward Carnby? He can't speak because James McCaffrey is dead. Okay, we ended up in a cemetery. A cemetery with 4 possible ways to walk. Great. Okay. Aha, what's this? You're fucking kidding. So, just to reiterate, in this game, we found bolt cutters, used them once, and threw them away. Then, we found a valve, tied it to a rope to pull a ladder down, so we could access a place where we needed a valve, threw the valve and the rope away, so we had to find another valve. Then we picked up the ladder to get back to the surface. Then we left that ladder behind, and directly after, a chain has locked up a ladder. A problem that would not exist if we kept the bolt cutters or brought the ladder with us. This right here is bad puzzle design. This makes the player feel like the game is deliberately making bad choices for them just to extend their troubles. We need a ladder? We already had one. Why can't we go back and grab it? It's right near where we are. We used bolt cutters for a chain. Why did we get rid of that item? It was clearly useful. This doesn't just come up in adventure games. When we played Resident Evil 4, the remake, we brought this all up as well. And technically Resident Evil is a kind of an adventure game, but they're mostly action. So, in RE4 Remake, there's a moment where the player needs a wrench. And a monster has swallowed a wrench. But the monster has been cryogenically frozen. So you need to basically wake that monster back up so you can kill it for the wrench. Right? Okay. Here's the problem. In the hallway leading up into the room, there are wrenches on the ground. So why can't we pick those up? They're just decorations in the level. The puzzle itself there is fine, and it's ruined by set design. These things matter. The player will think about these things. Not every player, but players will. And it's why puzzle design is actually pretty difficult. You need to take into account the logic of the situation and the logic of the player, and how to best communicate both to the player what they need to do, and also to do so in a way that makes the player feel like it's natural. This game doesn't do that. This game sucks at that. Now, we know this is hard. This is one of the reasons why Unkindness, our adventure game, has taken so long to develop. We struggle a lot with this exact issue. But we're also not a team of game developers who have worked on games and have a publisher and have all these people like they can brainstorm these things with and playtesters to make sure that things don't end up like this. So, yeah. Andrea, random question. You don't tend to like much mainstream anime. Is there any mainstream anime you like? Oh, you would have to describe what the mainstream anime is for us to answer that. Probably? Like, where does the line go for mainstream? Like, and like, how old are we talking? Like, you know, we like Sailor Moon. That's about as mainstream as they come, right? It's also old, from the 90s. We like, I'm think of a newer one that would we would consider mainstream. Problem is that we don't. Okay, actually, you know what? Let's do this. Actually, let's hold on. Let's pause the game. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go to this screen. Oh, hello, Snapcube. Sure, why not? My anime list. Okay. Cool. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to anime search, and we're gonna list anime by popularity, which is not the same as TV anime, and we're gonna sort by popularity. That's not the same as highest rated. Popularity is specifically how many people are watching it. Okay. Can you see on the screen? Yeah, that's very visible. Okay, good. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Attack on Titan, no. Death Note, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, we like that. FMA is good. In terms of anime, we actually prefer the original FMA. We know that's controversial, but both are good. One Punch Man, haven't seen the anime, the manga is fine. Kimetsu no Yaiba, Demon Slayer, not a fan. Sword Art Online, not a fan. My Hero Academia, was a fan, but got tired of it. Hunter x Hunter, haven't seen the 2011 anime. Naruto, there are moments in it we think are pretty good. Tokyo Ghoul was fine. Your Name, can't stand Your Name. Attack on Titan, no. More Demon Slayer, no. Steins Gate, not really. Naruto Shippuden, not really. One Piece, again, some of it. Attack on Titan, no. Kono Takahashi, no. No Game No Life was pretty good. Is that really that? Huh. That's that high? No Game No Life has more members that watched it than Sailor Moon? Or Pokemon? Okay, this doesn't count anymore. That's bullshit. That is bullshit. There's no way No Game No Life is more mainstream than Pokemon. Most mainstream anime. Okay. Let's go with this instead. Okay. One Piece, liked part of it. Death Note, not really. Well, parts of it is fine. Attack on Titan, no. Demon Slayer, no. FMA, yes. Dragon Ball Z, for the most part. Jujutsu Kaisen, no. Hunter x Hunter, haven't seen the 2011 one. My Hero Academia, the early stuff was pretty good. Naruto, some of it. Pokemon's pretty good. Code Geass is terrible. And we wouldn't even say it's mainstream. But it's funny bad. Steins Gate, not really. We don't dislike it, but it's like, no, not really. Cowboy Bebop, God. You tricked us into having to give hot takes that will piss people off. We think Cowboy Bebop is very overrated. It's not bad, but... Dan, tried reading the manga, hated it. Frieren, Beyond Journey's End, no. Jojo's Bizarre Adventure, big fan, but basically we never watched the anime, we read the manga. And then like they started doing the anime on Netflix, which just we never even started part 6 because of that. Haven't finished Attack on Titan, got to Sephania, they killed the lesbians. They killed one half of them, and the other one gets a guy. But that's far from the worst thing with Attack on Titan. But yeah, Yo-Yo's really good. Naruto Shippuden, again, has its moments. For the most part, it sucks. Evangelion is great. Evangelion's great. That's probably the most milquetoast standard opinion we have. The coldest take you'll find here. Neon Genesis Evangelion is actually a good anime. Yeah. Vinland Saga. Again, haven't seen the anime, but the manga is okay. Haikyuu. We tried watching Haikyuu, and it's very much, we're not the target demographic, but it's fine. It's gotta be more. Anime, sortable popularity, ascending. God, this is bright. Oh, is there a dark mode? Nope. Guess not. How bad does it look on screen? OBS, we need to see our own camera, please. Thank you. God, that's bright. Okay. Okay, so we're now on anime popularity on IMDb. Okay, some of these are the same ones. We're not gonna repeat there. Chainsaw Man. So that's the movie. We've heard that one's good. We liked Chainsaw Man the manga. We hated Chainsaw Man the TV anime. It's the same story. It tells the story fine, but they took a manga that's really, really like grungy, dirty, and kind of ugly on purpose, and made it look like too prestige, too clean, too overly, well, Hollywood cinematic. And that was the intention, to be clear. Like, the whole point was like, oh, we're taking inspiration from American movies, which is like, okay, fine. But we didn't like it. Sorry about that. Okay. Kill Bill Volume 1. Okay. There is a Japanese animated sequence in that. We wouldn't say the film is anime. That's a little different. Anyway, no. Bleach. Oh god, no. Hate Bleach. Can't stand Bleach. Spy Family. Can't stand it. Berserk. Is that the 90s Berserk? Or... yeah, it says the 1997. Yeah, that's pretty good. Monster. Haven't seen, actually. Haven't seen Monster. Perfect Blue. A Satoshi Kon film. Very, very good. Kill Bill Volume 2. Okay. More Bleach. Cyberpunk Edge Runners, haven't seen. ReZero, haven't seen. Apothecary Diaries, only read a bit of it. Silent Voiced. See or comment on your name. Dr. Stone, hate it. Mob Psycho 100, haven't seen. Ghost in the Shell, it's pretty good. Gintama, not the target audience, but it's fine. Paprika, really good. Mushoku Tensei, one of the worst pieces of media ever created in the history of humanity, and frankly a good enough reason to cancel the concept of web-published novels altogether. My Dress Up Darling. Now we run the risk of being controversial again. Hate it. The Eminence in Shadow? Don't even know what that is. It looks like... we don't even know. Seven Deadly Sins. Hate it. Loathe it, actually. That's on the top 50. Remind that Sailor Moon has still not showed up. It's depressing. Don't you love it when a female character is introduced by the male main character groping her while she's unconscious? And it's played for laughs. Anyway, she's hugging him there, so clearly it's okay. Erased. Another controversial opinion. We hated it. Tokyo Revengers, have not seen. That's on Disney Plus. Okay. Violet Evergarden, hate it. Vampire Hunter D, it's okay. Nausicaa, yeah, we like Nausicaa. Again, preferred reading it to watching it. Wind Rises, haven't seen it. Haven't seen most of the more recent Miyazaki stuff. Kind of get tired of Miyazaki's I'm quitting filmmaking, oh never mind shtick, and also like his films just didn't really do much for us anymore. Delicious in Dungeon, haven't seen but have read it. It's pretty good. Parasite that's the Maxim. Is it just a standard Parasite? If so, it's pretty good. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. Have heard it's really good, but have not seen. Belladonna of Sadness. That looks familiar, but we can't like place it. Promised Neverland, an excellent concept that like basically pissed away all its goodwill way too quickly. There's some really good stuff in there and some really racist stuff in there, but it very quickly like becomes unwatchably bad or unreadably bad. The anime is worse than the manga, but yeah. SEO, already commented on that. Rascal, hate it. Dororo, not sure what that is. High School DxD is higher on popularity than Sailor Moon. What the fuck are we doing? Anyway, it's trash. Classroom of the Elite, trash. The Rising of the Shield Hero. You know how we said Mushoku Tensei was a good enough reason to like stop having web-published novels? The Rising of the Shield Hero is a good enough reason to stop having fiction altogether. Let's outlaw creativity. We don't actually believe that, but The Rising of the Shield Hero is a pretty good bit of evidence for why we should. We gotta start skipping movies, unless it's one we actually like feel we have something to say about. Fruits Basket, that's a newer one. The new adaptation. Yeah, not a fan. Gurren Lagann, really don't like it. Legend of the Galactic Heroes, a classic. It's good. It's long. As you can see here, 1988 to 1997. Devil May Cry Baby, actually haven't seen. Heard great things and probably will watch it at some point. Serial Experiments Lane, yeah, it's good. What the fuck is Call of the Night? Is that it's a vampire thing! Hold on. Is that the... Oh, right, we remember this, because people were like, oh, you have to watch it, because it's a vampire thing, and it's good, and then it was like, also it's straight, and I was like, oh, okay. Boruto, much better than it had any right to be. Psychopaths, again, good stuff, but overall not a fan. Fairy Tail, good stuff, but overall, eh. Nana. We've pissed off enough people on Twitter talking about Nana. Vampire Hunter D, yes, it's good. Overlord, I've never seen. Ergo, we're gonna go to 100 and then we'll stop. Ergo Proxy, yeah, it's fine. Elfen Lied. As a edgy 13-year-old closeted boy, we loved it. Have a feeling we might hate it today, but yeah. Campfire Cooking in Another World. Sorry, but that's higher than fucking like Eurocamp? What? 500 meters per second? Helsing Ultimate, honestly not a fan. Redo of Healer. If Rising of the Shield Hero was a good enough reason to cancel fiction as a concept and outlaw creativity, Redo of Healer is probably a bit of evidence that would be good to argue, if you want to argue that humanity as a whole should be killed off. Yes, 3 of our most hated works of fiction ever have appeared on this list, and Sailor Moon hasn't appeared yet. What does that say about what kind of anime is popular? Oh, sorry, make that 4 of our most hated ones. Yeah, exactly. Konosuba's coming up. Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex is good. Konosuba is not as bad as the other three that we argued about, that we talked about in a particularly derogatory way, but it's still on that list. Psychic K, haven't finished it. Darling in the fucking Franxx is higher on this list than Salem. You know, there were a lot of things on here that we liked. But your original question was simply, do you like any mainstream anime? If this is the top 100, then the answer is no. We keep bringing up Sailor Moon, not because we think Sailor Moon is like the amazing gold standard of anime or anything. We have thought, hey, that's a very mainstream anime that was like released internationally, everywhere. It's still popular today. Obviously, that's going to be on the list of the most popular anime. It's not even on the top 100. And you know why? That's right. Because it's for women. And popular with gay women in particular. So we're not going to keep going here. We're just going to do a quick scroll to see if Sailor Moon shows up. Oregairu. We have sold off our Oregairu Blu-rays, actually. It's on here. Goblin Slayer, Ninja Scroll, Pantheon Stalking, Kill la Kill. Really? Banana Fish? Okay. Noragami is good. Fucking The Girl Who Left Her Time? Nice. That one is actually really good. Do we have our copy here? No. We have the novel that it's based on, but apparently it's not here right now. Up there is where we have our anime and stuff. How long do you have to... That's where we get our first loop in the third. Like, how long do you have to go to get to fucking Sailor Moon? Or anything with sapphic representation, for that matter. Sorry, not representation, because then people will go, well, Attack on Titan was there. No, like, okay, with some kind of focus on it. The Eiffel 65. No, sorry. No, oh. It's a good thing we're not a popular streamer, because someone would clip that and we would be cancelled forever. Sorry, the Daft Punk anime is higher on here than Sailor Moon. The reason we said Eiffel 65 is because in AMV Hell, this film was set to I'm Blue. And we just got our wires crossed in the thought process. Fucking Kiss X Sis is on here before Sailor Moon. Hey, Escape to Infinity, that one's really good. Like, did IMDb forget to tag Sailor Moon as anime? Oh, hey, okay. Like, it is Recoil is like the first proper, like, Yuri anime that's on here. Kino's Journey. Do we have a copy of Kino's Journey here? Copies, we should say, but we don't. Love Kino's Journey, of course, although we're particularly critical of the 2003 version. Because it changed a lot about the source material in a way we don't really like. How many times are we gonna click before we give up on finding Sailor Moon? Hey, Gushing Over Magical Girls, that's another lesbian show at least. Oh, there's no freaking way I'll Be Your Lover, another lesbian show. Okay, we're getting some lesbian stuff now at least. Wonder Egg priority. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, show. Fuck you. Fuck you. Really, Solo Camping for 2, a boring straight rip-off of Eurocamp that starts with sexual assault, because of course it does, is higher on this list than the actual Eurocamp. Like, we know people hate things for women, but like, yeah. Hey, Musma, nice. Yeah, obviously we like Musma. Actually, the price that's not higher, but yeah. Higurashi we like, of course. Bofuri is great. Wow, Shobits. It's all the way down here. Wow. How things change. Did we just miss it? Have we already scrolled past Sailor Moon? Is that it? SMG 4. The fucking Super Mario YouTube thing? Why is that on here? Cardcaptor Sakura? Okay, we do have our copy of Cardcaptor Sakura here. But we can't pull it out right now. It's a load-bearing Blu-ray box. Oops. Not a fan of Little Witch Academia. There are parts of it that we like, but yeah. Pokemon Horizons is higher on the popularity scale. Again, not rating, popularity, than Sailor Moon, apparently. Burn, okay. Did we just miss it? No, Sailor Moon is not on here. Sailor Moon is not on here. Are you? That is amazing. Yeah, sure. So I Can't Play Age, definitely a very popular anime. This is ridiculous. Ah yes, Ikitosan, famously more popular than Sailor Moon. Girls and Panzer, love Girls and Panzer. There it is. Executioner Way of Life, another lesbian show, nice. Saints Mag, Powers of Impotent, that one's good. Hey, Gundam, Witch from Mercury. First Gundam show, right? Killing Slams, pretty good. Mega Revolution, another lesbian show. Sunblood Saga, first season is good. Wandering Witch. That anime was not good. The source material is pretty cool, but the anime was not good. I'm in love with the Villainess, more lesbian stuff. Vexation of Shadow Vampire, more lesbian stuff. Kazasan, all the way down here, more lesbian stuff. Mono. No. Where's... What? We're gonna stop here because this is gonna take forever. Mono is a niche spin-off of Laid Back Camp that wasn't popular, and it's on here. Did we miss Laid Back Camp? No. This list is skewed. This is not accurate. This is just bullshit. Let's go back to the game. What were we doing? Alright, we were ranting about this puzzle. Can we use the key on this? It's a small key, right? Yes, we can. This graveyard, or the cemetery, reminds us of alone in the dark illumination. There's a cemetery level in that game. It has a very similar vibe. Normally, if we compare something to Alone in Dark Illumination, it's not a compliment, because that is our pick for the worst game ever made. But in this case, it actually is a compliment, because we do think that level has pretty good vibes. Oh, a crucifix and a dagger, maybe? Oh, hi?
Well, well, just in time, as the master said. It just needs your corpse, and my work will be finished. And then I shall get my reward. Prepare to die. Oh, but don't worry. I shall make sure it's slow and extremely painful.
Oh shit, boss fight. Where? Where is he? Oh, hello. Why did he become a zombie? Oh, sorry. Wait, a vampire dies that easily? But sorry, we need to see the death scene, right? Look at the fucking strange angle, because he's like tilted forward like this as a two-dimensional image. It's great. Okay. Do you think Jonathan's gonna throw away the crucifix after this? No, thank fuck. He did something right. We're not sure where we're supposed to be going right now. Well, what's the other thing we got, by the way? What's that dagger? Oh, it's a stake. You wonder if that stake has been made with the right kind of wood. Because in the novel Dracula, you actually need a specific type of wood to kill a vampire. Oh. And we're gonna do it now, apparently. Whoever is working the cemetery is gonna... Oh, look, another glitched thing. This is clearly the skybox. Whoever works the cemetery is gonna come back here next morning and see a pair of clothes under a casket and be like, who the hell stripped and then like tried to lift the casket and fail? How do we get out of here? Like that, okay. Really, Jonathan, you're not gonna bring the ladder? You've needed ladders so much so far. Seems like it would have been a good idea. Okay, are we heading out now, or like, what are we doing now? No. We need to read the journal or whatever it was. Oh god. This font. Oh my god. Oh my... What? Oh my god. Or... Skill shaking? From what I've seen. Last night I stationed myself at the Tond? With the store wolf? What? Is that I could... What? This is the worst font. Could observe myself on the store wolves so that I could observe the cemetery when I looked towards the northwest of the cemetery. Cold Howdly could hardly believe my eyes at 5. Is that an eye? I am at 5. I'm no. What? What is that? $5 a.m.? That's an A? In what language? At 5 a.m. precisely, a silhouette approached the tomb. Tomb. It's meant to be tomb. Okay. Okay. The shadow performed some movement which that's okay. Right above the hand here. That's an eye. Which I couldn't see properly as I was too far away. What? But maybe? But the door of the tombs usually shut. No, it can be but then. But the door of the tombs usually shut. What? 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 Bev... To open. What? This is driving us up the wall. Began to open, but the door of the tombs... But the door of the tomb, usually shut, began to open. Okay, we think that's maybe what it said. I got down... from my hiding place to save a... to have a closer look that by the time I got there, the door had shut. I thought the shadow had seen the end. I was petrified? I thought the shadow had seen me and I was petrified. Town snow? Tomorrow I shall go and see Dr. Seward. We know that from context clues. And tell him what I have seen. Perhaps he'll have an explanation for all this. We already forgot what was written in the beginning of this book.
Oh my God, I'm still shaking from what I've seen. Last night I stationed myself on the tomb with the stone wolves so that I could observe the cemetery. When I looked towards the northwest of the cemetery, I could hardly believe my eyes. At 5 a.m., precisely, a silhouette approached the tomb. The shadow performed some movement, which I couldn't see properly as I was too far away, but the door of the tomb, usually shut, began to open. I got down from my hiding place to have a closer look, but by the time I got there, the door had shut. I thought the shadow had seen me, and I was petrified. Tomorrow I shall go and see Dr. Seward and tell him what I've seen. Perhaps he'll have an explanation for all this.
Not a word. Why couldn't it play that right when we opened it? We thought we were gonna turn the page, not start a audio log. What's this? A clock. Okay. Let's see if we can find the hiding place then. It must have been like where we fought him, right? Go look at that! Look at that! Look! You can see the edges of the skybox textures. That is hilarious. Oh. We're super curious. Okay, we're gonna put on. Oh, oops. We're gonna put on the retro filter that we used for the Sega Saturn. So you want to see if is it this one? Is it this one? I think it's this one. You want to see if that like if that makes it less apparent. Okay, it does. So on a CRT, this wouldn't be as bad. Probably. But the game would be even darker, which would be a problem on its own, considering this game is ridiculously dark. But oh well. So here's the wolves. There's nothing else here. Okay. We really have no idea what the game wants us to do right now. We can't get over being able to see the fucking skybox seams. Like most of the time when like most of the time when you're finished an area, you just need to leave somehow, but then like the way you leave has been like accessible before this, just with like a forbidden sign over it. But we haven't seen anything like that in this case, so like we have no idea where the game wants us to go. We also haven't seen anything like a locked place or anything. And that's a full circle around, right? Strange. Maybe we need to look to the stars. Wait, what? What's this? Huh? Are we looking to the stars? No. Are we shooting something again? No. Wait, we just realized something. You could shoot the bat creature at the start of the game. If you shoot 3 times, you run out of bullets. But you need a bullet to shoot the exit to the sewer later. So if you waste your bullets on the bat creature, but use the last bullet to open the door and continue the game, you won't be able to continue. You'll be stuck in the sewers forever. Are we using the watch? No. It's gotta be something that we got that we didn't have when we came here, though. And that was the watch. The watch was the only thing, right? Let's hold the crucifix to the sky. No. Okay. What's this? We still don't know what this is. Yeah. Because no item that we have seems to be useful here. Gonna try and burn everything. Okay, so clearly that means we need to find another item. The problem is that we can't find shit. And we don't know what we're looking for. It's gotta be... Wait, hold on. It's all around us. Is it a telescope? Do we just need to find, like, what to look for? No. No. There must have been something else on this dude, because, like... If it's not here, then... It would have been something we had access to before we fought him, but, like... Is there a directional puzzle? Hold on. Let's read the Dracula scrapbook again. Could have sworn I was in that corner before, but whatever. Okay, let's see. Not that one. This one. Why do we get cogs here? Okay, full moon is A.
How I miss my enormous feasts.
That's not the
So
word you
many
had.
of my guests tried to cross the chessboard and perished impaled when the ground gave way under their feet. The system hasn't functioned for a long time, but the trap is still there. Only the right positioning of the pieces indicates the way to reach the other side.
Yeah, whatever. That's a different puzzle. Okay, well, like, are we supposed to go up here and then bring out the Dracula book and then look at the star map? No. That doesn't do shit. This might be a universal hint system moment. Yep. Fuck it. Universal hint system. Dracula 2. Few hints. Oh, this game. This fucking game. We should have just stood here and used all the items. We need to use the compass. This was the best way they could represent it with. I mean, in a way, this is very modern. I gotta go to bed. We're probably gonna stop soon anyway. We've been playing for almost 3 hours. Is it time for this now? Yes, okay. Oh hey, it's Dracula! Okay. Okay, how do we finger the statue? Oh. It was definitely the mouse that Dracula did it with. Why can't we use the mouth? That's the face. I don't really understand what we're doing differently than Dracula, except that we're not putting it in the mouth that like him. That's like, maybe we're rigging it with a crucifix? No. Did you do something except fingering? Oh, we can't go inside. Or can we? Oh, why does he walk like that? Dr. Seward, it appears I have shit my pants. Do you have anything I can... Dr. Seward? Where are you and where's my wife? Bit of sugar. That means nothing really. Huh. We have a key. We don't have a key anymore. Maybe one of Dr. Seward's patients can help us find Dr. Seward or Mina. Hello? Hi. Okay. Is that meant to be Renfield, or was Renfield... No, Renfield would not be the guy that we killed. Renfield wouldn't be a vampire. Oh, hello. Is that supposed to do something? What? You're joking! What happened? What? He threw green on the ground. What? What? This was the first time they killed you without, like, giving you a warning about it first. I also love that if you don't have a fucking compass and a watch, you can't attempt to spy on Dracula, even if you know the direction. Oh, oops, wrong item. What? Oh, game. Also, you're telling me that Jonathan Harker doesn't own a fucking watch? But this random person that spies on people in the cemetery has one? Wait, you heard that sound, right? He came in through the fucking sewer again. He walked out the gate of the cemetery and then still went back to Dr. Sewer through the fucking sewers. We know his name is Dr. Seward, but it's not spelled that way. So how much you want to bet that Dracula's kidnapped Mina again? Also, where's the fucking dragon ring? You know, that super important artifact that Dracula wants to steal from us? We don't even carry it right now. That feels like a very bad call, considering if we don't have it, he can just find it. Whereas we're actually like protected because of that other thing that we picked up last game that we for some reason have put away. We're having fun with this game, but we gotta say, we are far more excited to check out the modern Dracula games after this one. Especially Dracula 4 and 5, because they're fairly recent. And it's gonna be interesting to see how they... Okay. How they, handle... Like how a modern version of this game plays. Okay. Also, Jonathan has not had any reaction to the fact that it appears that his wife has been kidnapped again. You know, a third time. Maybe he's just used to it at this point. I probably Renfield. The question is, how do we get in here? Oh. We see. Where the fuck was the stethoscope? I don't remember picking that up. Okay, how are we supposed to actually use the stethoscope? Oh, of course. I had to click down here. Okay. Of course, I had to manually open the item box for every single one. Fun gameplay. But hey, at least it is gameplay. Uh-huh. Oh, just a dragon ring too. If only Van Helsing was here.
God be praised. I am now protected against the vampires.
Okay, so that confirms it. The dragon ring does protect you. So why the fuck did you not bring it with you? Hold on. This is Hopkins.
Notes on the patient Hopkins. Height 1 meter 65, weight 55 kilograms, estimated age between 40 and 45. Date of internment 20th October 1904. The patient Hopkins seems to have been afflicted by a very rare carnivorous pathology, which takes the form of ingesting flies and other insects and other forms of disturbed behavior. What is particularly interesting is that after a series of conversations with him, I became deeply convinced that the man's mind was controlled by Dracula. And then, though Hopkins seemed so cold and calculating that it was possible to believe that he was feigning his illness, he met Mina and was radically transformed. From then on, he has spoken hesitantly and seems far less sure of himself. He has become vulnerable. If Hopkins has doubts, that could be to our advantage. From today onwards, Mina must be present during my sessions with him.
Okay. Does Mina work here? Granted, it's been a while since we read Dracula, but we don't remember that being the case. Also feels kind of like it would not fall in line with the time period, but could be wrong. Oh yeah, by the way, earlier we mentioned that we played through Alone in the Dark PS2. We did a speedrun of it yesterday. And we gotta say, that game has a lot of problems, but one thing the game genuinely has is some gorgeous environments. Like, it genuinely has some really solid environments for a PS2 game. It's a shame that the game is like kind of muddied by a really ugly like filter on top of it, and like this odd fake bloom they have going on that really hurts the game a lot, because if it didn't, it would actually be a pretty good looking game. Seems like a bad idea. Hi Hopkins, aka not Renfield, because for some reason they... Oh yeah, Renfield's dead, that's why, right? Yeah. Hello? Maybe we need to show him something. Here. No, okay. You want alcohol? No. Hey, look. Protect against vampires? No, okay. You know what this is? No. Okay. Oh, Mina. No. Okay. This game is frustrating. Maybe we're supposed to like pull the gun on him. Nope. Okay. Sugar? No. Stethoscope? No. You're joking. He got rid of the steak. Jonathan Harker got rid of the steak he was killing vampires with. Oh, this man. Yeah, okay, we got nothing. Okay. Have a good life. Guess you can escape now. we don't remember any of this game, any of this part of the game. The part of this game we remember was the chandelier swing, Mina at the doctor's office, and a few things later in the game. But like most of this game is just a complete void for us, which is fun because it means that we get to figure things out as we play. But yeah, can also be a little bit frustrating sometimes. No, that's not what we... this game controls badly. So easy to accidentally click the wrong thing.
My dear colleague, after your cable concerning the Dragon's Ring, I found a document which used to belong to a scientist friend of mine who died recently. It consists of a notebook whose contents have a curious relevance to the things you told me about in your letter. It contains information on vampires and initiation rites, secret sanctuaries, and the ring. I am sure that you will find it very interesting.
Why go for the effort of recording that and not just writing it in a note if you're sending other things with it? Oh well. What was this again? Take care, my son. What is this? Oh, hey, we figured out how to go to this screen on the mouse and keyboard version. Oh, sorry, mouse version. You just click left and right at the same time. Surprised we didn't test that last time. Okay, we can go outside. But is there a reason for it? Is there ever? It looks like there might be something inside here, right? But could also just be the glare on, like, the glass. Still don't know what this is. Maybe we need to hear. Maybe we needed to hear that message from. Well, it's probably Van Helsing, right? Before we could talk to Hopkins. Hi. No, there's just nothing to talk about, apparently. There's nothing at all that like even indicates that you're gonna die if you go in there. You just do. Oh wait, we're protected from vampires now, so maybe we can win now. Guess this sound is supposed to be the warning. Yeah, Jonathan, imagine if you had, like, brought the steak. Also, is he blue or red? Why can't the game can't decide? We missed the naked vampires from Dracula 1. They were much cooler. Okay. Flask? Yes. Bit of sugar? No. We would like this, but like, we can't use the lighter, so like we can't use that with other things. Oh. Well, that'll probably make sense for a later experiment at some point. Later puzzle at some point, but sure doesn't make sense now. Came from there, right? Okay. We really have no idea what the game wants us to do right now. This is like the problem with like a puzzle game when you like don't get clear directions of like even like where you should start thinking. You end up in this mindset of just like, well, guess it doesn't matter because we have no idea, and you start trying like bullshit, but like that isn't fun. Did you get loose again? No. Oh, okay. I feel like we're supposed to like off this guy somehow, but not sure how. Oh. Huh? What are we doing? I gotta tie him up with a stethoscope? No. Oh, what was that? There was an examination point there that we had missed. Oh. Of course. Obviously. We're gonna make a vampire cure, is that it? Is that why we can't kill off this character? By the way, can we talk about, let's talk about that. We fucking hate the concept of a vampire cure. I mean, to be fair, it's partially because, like, we connect vampirism so much with queerness on a personal level. But, like, it also just, like, it defangs, pardon the pun, so much of vampirism. You could just unvampire them and they go back to being human. Now we're sure that there's gonna be some exceptions to that. We could like agree work fine if people were to like suggest them, but overall, no. That's actually something we like a lot about, spoilers, the queer vampire film Bit. Because they like set up the concept of the vampire cure, but then they reveal that like, no, that's just bullshit, like there's no such thing. And to be fair, it's a pretty obvious thing when you watch the film, like we saw it coming as soon as they brought it up, and then we were proven right. But even so, it's something we like. Have we been told how much we should boil this at? This seems like a place to do a save. We don't remember the notebooks mentioning anything about... Oh. That's why. We haven't read the latest notebook. A formula which appears to be used to make missiles against vampires. Okay. Okay. It needs to be stuck at 30. And now what? And now what? Was there more that we failed to read?
To the reader.
No. We'll read that later. Okay. A potion of crushed garlic should be prepared. Add a quantity of vampire's blood. Okay. Bring this to the boil at 30 degrees. Pour the solution into a bottle. Okay. Oh, we're gonna use this again? Maybe? No. There's like no interaction point. Oh. Do you know how to do this? No? Okay. I guess first we thought maybe we were missing crushed garlic, but we're pretty sure that was already in the bottle, because otherwise why would we be able to add blood to it? Hi Hopkins. You got any opinion on the recipe? No? Okay. But the game explicitly says to pour it into a bottle, and that's already been prepared, so why can't we do that? It's very strange that, like, the game seems to suggest that we are ready to start the procedure of pouring it into the bottle, but it just straight up doesn't work. What if we did 35 instead of 30? Fuck off, game. This game is not good. Hello? Not sure what we're gonna soak this in. That'll probably make sense later. Oh, hold on. Maybe we can like soak the sugar cube. No, the sugar cube is there now. That won't do anything. Alright. What if we offer this guy a drink of our, I mean, we can't because of the fucking... matchbox? No. Yeah, gotta be honest, dude, we don't really know what we're supposed to do with you. If we had a picture of Mina, we could show the picture of Mina to him, because that's like the only hint we have. Like, oh, he's different when Mina's in the room, which is like, okay. But Jonathan Harker doesn't carry around a picture of his own wife. That's gonna be so funny if fucking Dr. Seward has a picture of Jonathan's wife. Definitely nothing more here.
Jonathan has already been gone for several hours, and Mina is resting in my office. It is a pity that, because of the urgency of the situation, I have not been able to bring Jonathan up to date with all my work. I have a feeling that the noose is tightening around us, and... But what? My God! It's Dracula!
Leave your guard where you found him. He's of no use to you now. Seize him!
Don't go near her. Get away.
Get him out of my sight. Now, my dear, it appears that our destinies have crossed once again. Let me just relieve you of that wedding ring, which you won't be needing any longer. Now wake up. This time, I promise you, we shall never part again.
How much you want to bet that now we can talk to Hopkins? And that Jonathan, up until this point, had not realized that Mina's been kidnapped by Dracula. You know, even though we fought a vampire down here already. Oh my god, it's Dracula! I'm gonna clip that audio out and like use it as like a Discord sign-in. Wait, what? No, we still can't... What? Yeah, in that case, we honestly got nothing. Like... We don't understand. Wait, what? Oh, it's the same one. No, I thought it was a different investigation point. Fuck it. We're gonna see. Okay, we actually looked it up. And this puzzle is actually not bad in concept. But we're hard of hearing. Turns out, apparently you can hear the buzzing of something here. We can't hear it. Okay, there it is. Very vague, but we're hard of hearing, so like, fair enough. Uh-huh. Now we can bribe Dracula, Hopkins with a bug. Because he likes to eat bugs, because he's Renfield, but not Renfield.
delicious. This fly is a real treat.
Hopkins, what happened to Mina and Dr. Seward? Tell me.
So you know my name. There's no need to introduce myself then. I've been dying to meet you.
Let's dispense with the formalities. I've got to know what happened here.
You're not in a position to demand anything. All you need to know is that the Master considered that the good Dr. Seward had become somewhat bothersome.
And Mina?
Madame Mina... The Master wants her. She's with him. Yes, she's with him.
Okay. Wow, this dialogue tree looks different. Okay. Hey, we got the matchbox back. Why are these like not clickable? I thought maybe you need to like get an item here. Maybe it's like things you need to get access to the conversation. So we have a gun, we have a ring, and we need something else. Could that be it maybe? This is like a Alone in the Dark 2008, except instead of pouring alcohol on your bullets to make them fire bullets, you pull anti-vampire serum on your gun. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I'm glad we saved. There are two different things here. That's clearly a ring, and that's a gun. Is this like a fucking moral option? We're gonna have to. We need to look this up. Okay, no. Okay, what time is it? 1:52. Yeah, we're actually gonna call it here, and we will continue this on the next stream. But thank you so much for watching, and we'd like to give a very special thank you to Aractopunk, Bean, Dale R, Augustusson, Fadeleaf, Garden, Haruhase, Hokase, Hutch, Jules, Kip Marbek, Lucario Boo, Loose Queen, Emerald Bloom, Moto, R. Hilson, Rain, Rum Ray, Saga Music, Shadow Winchester, Sparable News, De Cleote, and Eurocha. Think we'll be back as early as... Actually, it's possible we'll be back tomorrow already. We'll see. But at the very latest, we'll be back on Wednesday. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.